process of the journey of you following him that what happens is that makes your way prosperous. It's the process of obedience. It's the process of the journey. It's the process of you turning your life over. It's the process of you receiving his instructions and incorporating them in every facet of your life. And when you find out that you've done something wrong, it's the process of you repenting and saying, God, I know that's not the way you want me to live, so I want to do things differently. And I submit myself to you. I surrender myself to you. That's where the brokenness and the surrender comes at, is that you finally realize at some point in your life that you're not doing what God wants you to do and you're not following his instructions, and you submit that you are no longer going to live the way he does not want you to live. And now you decide you're going to do it his way. And when you become broken, you can't become surrendered until you become broken. You can't become surrendered until you become broken. Brokenness comes first. In other words, you have to realize first that I'm doing it wrong, God. I'm not doing it right. I'm not living for you the way I should be. You have to first be broken. You got to be snapped in two. You got to be humbled. And sometimes, unfortunately, the only way that your attention can be gotten is for you to go through hard times. Because if everything's great, everything's wonderful, you are not going to change. Until things snap, until things are messed up, until things are a mess, until things are dirty and nasty, until you look at your life and say, what is going on, God? I don't care what I do, it's not turning out the way I want it to. And at that point in time, if you're willing to say, God, oh, I'm broken. I can't do this, God. I need you. I surrender myself unto you. Until you get to that point, saints, God can't do wonderful things with you. He can't use you. You should be thankful when things are not working out in your life. Because God's trying to get you to realize that you got to be broken. That you can't do it your way. That your way is not going to fix this. Amen. Your way is not going to fix this. Your ingenuity, your wisdom, your greatness, your skill set, your beauty, your looks, your handsome, suave self, your beautiful hair, your beautiful makeup is not going to fix this situation. Amen. And until you humble yourself and become broken, ain't nothing going to change. Amen. If anything, it might get worse. Because the longer you hang in your mess, it's going to get worse. It's not going to get better. So, the sooner that you do according to what God is telling you, the instructions that he has given you, until you observe, until you see, until you report and say, you know what, I'm not doing this anymore. This is crazy. The way my life is going is crazy. Nothing's working out. This is crazy. Until you say, I know this is not the way God wants me to live. And you know what? You ain't going to know that unless you're reading the Bible. Until you're reading the Bible and studying it and really seeking its riches, you ain't going to even know what your promises are. So you're not even going to know how to live your life to get the promise. You're not even going to know why you need to be broken, why you need to be surrendered, so that God's beauty and his grace, his mercy, and his covenant plan for your life comes to pass. Because you're too busy doing it your way. I got my way, see, and I'm just trying to do my thing. You know, well, you go ahead and do your thing. And you let your little life just fall apart on you. You let everything be a mess. Let your home life be a mess. Let everything be a mess. That should be a sign for you when things aren't going right. Stop doing the crazy thing. Stop doing it your way. Get in the presence of God and say, God, what am I doing wrong? There's something you're not doing right. Because based on what God has promised us, living a crazy life is not, you're the one messing it up. Not God. He's got it all figured out already. He's got it all worked out. He's just waiting for you to get in his perfect will. He's just waiting for you to get past your pride, your arrogance, your ego, your conceitedness, your selfishness, your self-conceit, your self-sufficiency, your self-proficiency. He's just waiting for you to get out of yourself and say, okay, God, I can't do this anymore. It ain't working. What I'm trying to do is not working, God. Now I'm ready to bow down to you. Now I'm ready to worship you. Now I'm ready to surrender myself. Now I'm ready to humbly seek you. Now I'm ready to reverence you. Because I realize now that my way is not the right way. At that point in time, God can take you and he can take 30, 40, 50 years of mess and turn it around supernaturally. Supernaturally. I'm living it.